Hey guys, this is Jacob Yugioh here, and this is episode number 2 of Budget Builders, and this is a Hazy Flame deck profile. Again, the whole point of this series is very cheap, the main deck and the extra deck. Most of it's optional, and however there are cards that you need to have in to make the deck playable. Okay, let's see the monsters first.
Right, okay, for the monsters we have 3 Periton, probably the best one. This guy, you contribute itself and fire monster from your hand to special summon 2 Hazy Flames from your deck, so he gets your plays going. Very good card. Next we have 3 Cerberus. This is the Searcher. It's also normal summonable, so you can normal summon it without a tribute, and when it's destroyed you get a search, destroyed by a card effect. We then have 3 Sphinx. This guy's effect is that you can mill a card and declare the type, monster, spell or trap. If you get it right, you can then special summon a fire monster from your hand or graveyard. So he's pretty good for making your plays. The 1 Manticore, most people don't play this, but it's a decent card against quite a few decks, since it's very, very hard to get rid of if you play it correctly. Plus it lets you get dead blasters and stuff in the graveyard. 1 Hippogriff, because it's got 200 defense, rekindling target, fire dog, another Hazy Flame level 6. Just 1 Goka, combos well with Cerberus. Basically, you summon Cerberus, summon this, destroy the Cerberus and get a search. 2 Fire Dog, not 3, but 2 seems like a good number to get your monsters out. There aren't that many targets, so it's probably not worth playing 3. And 1 Proxy Flamvell Magician for level 8 plays and rank 4 plays. So, and then 3 Blaster for popping shit, banishing stuff to get back with return. It's just a good card in general. Plus, when you're milling with Sphinx, milling Blaster's good. Alright, we then have the small Hieratic Engine, 3 Tefnuit to special summon and then tribute off for your Hazies, and then you get a free special summon of Tyhone number 2, so you can overlay, or Galaxy Serpent to make a rank 8 synchro play. So it works well in that sense. Okay, onto the spells. We have 2 Hazy Pillar. You don't need 3, it's searchable. It allows you to summon Hazies without tributing, so it's good. And it lets you attach more Hazies as XYZ materials to monsters, so it's good in that sense too. 2 Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Good card in this deck because it gives you a free summon, basically, which you can then overlay with, so it's very good. And then 3 Circle of the Fire Kings. This is debatable, but it seems to be working well at 3. It gets back your Blaster, which is great for making rank 7 plays. And it goes really well with Fire Dog, because if you summon Fire Dog, attack over something, get a summon, then use this on the Fire Dog, you get an extra attack, and you can bring back a rank 6 to overlay with the Hippogriff or Cerberus that you bring out. 2 Rekindling, 3 is overkill, but 2 seems good, because there aren't overly loads of targets, but there are enough to make this card absolutely broken. 1 Dark Hole, staple, and 3 MST, staple. Then for traps, it's a very low trap lineup. We have 2 Hazy Glory, same effect as Hazy Pillar, where you get to summon them without tributing. And you contribute it to add a Hazy card from your graveyard to your hand, so good recurrence ability. 1 Torrential Tribute as mass removal, and 1 Return from a Different Dimension, because occasionally stuff will get banished off Rekindling, or you will banish stuff with Blaster, and you want to bring it back. Opens up the way for more OTKs, so that's good.
Okay, that was the main deck, and onto the extra deck. Some of these guys, some of the cards, as I said before, you've got to play them ready for the deck. But there are a couple in there that are optional. Right,
that was a 40 card main deck, and for the extra deck we have 2 Basal Trice. You don't need 3 because you won't go into him too much, but basically this is the guy that makes the deck good. He's amazing. Not much to say about him. You overlay 2 or more fires and he gets various effects depending on how many there are. When you get 5, this guy's virtually indestructible with massive attack.
Yeah, he's the staple you really need.
Yeah, if you're rekindling to get back 5, summon this guy, that's pretty much game. 2 Bouncers, just a great card against a lot of decks, not much to say about him, plus 27 beaters, pretty high. 1 Force Focus in there for the attack. The effect's pretty much irrelevant, but it can be useful in some situations. And he's also in there to use with this guy, Chronomaly Atlantis, where you can equip him. When this guy's summoned, you can equip the Force Focus from Grave, and then this guy becomes a 4k beta, and he can detach a material and send the Force Focus to halve your opponent's life points. So that's pretty good. 1 Master of Blades for blaster plays with Circle of Vikings, works out well. If you have Dracosack or Big Eye, play them by all means.
But Master of Blades beats them both. So.
Master of Blades is a really good card. Underrated in my opinion. So.
Definitely.
And 1 Gaia Dragon. You can make it with 2 blasters, but the main way you'll make it is by overlaying it on one of your rank 6s. You can pierce Dracosack tokens for game, which is always really fun.
And it's also good if one of your level 6s gets free, rank 6s gets free in this chain or something, you just overlay it with that.
For rank 4s, which we do play since you have the Fire Doctor Magician option, but we play very few. We've got 1 Larval Chain, probably most expensive card in the deck. This is for dumping your blasters and stuff when you need to. Or a very good combo is you can use this guy to put a monster on top of your deck, like Blaster, and then you mill it with Sphinx. With Sphinx declare monster, you know what's on top, so you know the effect can't fail. You'll pretty much always declare monster with Sphinx anyway, because there are 26 monsters in the main deck. So. And 1 Maystroke as an out to Ophion. Then for level 8 synchros, we have Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Stardust, and Red Dragon Archfiend, which are all just pretty much staple. The Red Dragon is in there to kill Ghost Tricks. Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, just amazing cards. Colossal Fighter's brilliant. And Stardust is Stardust.
You know what James said earlier? It's 23 monsters in the deck, but it's still really good because it's over half, so there's a good chance you're going to get it with Sphinx.
My bad, guys. There's 23 monsters in the main deck, not 26. But yeah, so you always call monster with Sphinx unless they're literally all in your graveyard.
Okay guys, and thanks for watching episode 2 of Budget Builders. Be sure to go check out episode 1 if you missed it. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe for more.